Wee man, what's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with my 2024 NBA trade deadline live stream. And boy, has it been eventful today. Yeah, yeah. Let's just say a lot of these teams are making moves. Yeah, not much else to say. A lot of moves are being made so far. I'm going to actually pull up the trade tracker and we're going to go through it. So, as always, everybody watching along with me, we're going to see if anything pops off in the next hour and a half. I heard earlier today that they had actually checked in on Royce O'Neal, Lonnie Walker, and Dorian Finney Smith. Well, right before I went live, as you can tell, down below, I have all 6 players that I talked about in my trade target video. Well, 2 of them have actually been traded today. As earlier this morning, in a big blockbuster, the New York Knicks acquired Bojan Bogdanovic as well as Alec Burks for a package that includes the likes of Quentin Grimes and Evan Fournier. And then, literally 10 minutes or so before I went live, Royce O'Neal got traded to the Suns in a 3-team trade. So, yeah, we're having fun. How do you feel about that Royce trade? I know you liked Royce. I mean, I would have loved Royce O'Neal, but pretty clear that Kobe Altman values his picks and everything else like that. He values the vibe of the team. Don't want to ruin the vibe of the team, right? The Dunk Central, Pat Bev to the Bucks. What? Why the heck would they do that? Makes no sense. It's from the Pat Beverly podcast. Okay. Oh yeah, it literally said the Pat Beverly podcast literally said Patrick Beverly to the Bucks. Well, that's interesting. That is certainly something. Dame and Pat Bev on the same team. Who would have thought? So here is the trade in the Royce. Here's the terms of the uh, Royce trade. Timothy Metu, Jordan Goodwin, Yuta Watanabe going back to Brooklyn, and Keita Bates Diop. All right. Interesting. Okay. Have Evan Mobley not listed on the injury report. Lit. Dude, that's great. Neither Garland or Mobley are on the injury report, so they're playing. Oop. Wait to see. Moni Bates, Mobley, Isaiah Mobley, Jerome, of course, and Thompson are the only players out. Everyone else is available, unless they get traded, which probably not. No, we're not making any trades. The only player I would have liked to see us get is Royce. So yeah, Patrick Beverly to the Bucks. That is weird. Woj just confirmed it. That's crazy. That is wow. Right as I go live, boom, Pat Bev to the Bucks. Okay. All right. What's up, what's up, Reyes? Any Laker news? No, it's been quiet. It's been quiet. What's up, JB Taylor? I know oh wait, well. Campaign and a second rounder going to Philly. All right. So actually, that's enough of me talking about it. Let's actually pull that sucker up. What's up, Jared? Of course. Buddy Hield acquired by the Sixers earlier. Man, the Sixers have been busy as hell today. They might be one of the busiest teams. I mean, I heard they were going to be busy, so it's no surprise. I'll pull up if any big trades happened. I'll pull it up. Right now, it's been kind of mid tier trades up to this point. Yeah, Sixers are probably going after Kyle Lowry. That's what Sixers fans on Twitter are talking about. They traded Pat Bev. They're probably going to get Kyle Lowry in the buyout market, unless they trade for him. So, yeah, good for him, right? Hmm. What else do we have here? Anything else? Anyways, let's go through the trades that happened today. We're going to do this. Where are we at? Got to get to the very first trade of the day. Right here. All right, so let's do this. Let's have a little bit of. Okay, no trade machine shenanigans today. Okay, the Bucks are sending a 2027 second rounder to the Sixers. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. What's up, Eric? What's going on, everybody? Let's do this. Okay. There it is. Okay. At Bev to the Bucks. Yup. Bulls have not made any trades yet, as far as I know. If they did, we haven't heard about them yet. So I'm trying to get this thing situated here. There's what I'm looking for. Okay, let's do this. Put this right here. Okay. So let's. Yeah, this is probably not going to work out too well. There we go. All right, first trade, of course, that happened of the day. First trade of the day that happened. Buddy Hield to the Sixers. JB Taylor's Pacers. Making the first big trade of the day. Look at 10:23 a.m. That was, I believe, when the trade went down. We're not going to make a move, Jacob. I've come to terms with that. We're probably not making a move. They've already said if they were going to, it's going to be a small move. I don't think we make a move. Buddy for Kirk Korkmaz, Marcus Morris, and 3 future seconds. So that's the first trade of the day. That's what got the ball rolling. And then shortly after, we saw Kelly Olynyk and Ochai Agbaji for Otto Porter Jr., Kira Lewis Jr., and a 2024 first round pick. Jazz and Raptors. And then the Pistons sent Daniel House. God, I freaking hate how small this thing gets. There we go. Right here. My Celtics made they made a trade yesterday. Tillman. Still a really good deal. He's solid. House and a second rounder to the Pistons. Okay, what are the Pistons? I think they just got the Sixers got cap relief. Yeah, they're going after Kyle Lowry in the buyout market. Gordon Hayward to the Thunder. That one kind of shocked me. For Vasily Micic, Trey Mann, and Davis Bertans, as well as draft comp at 10:58 a.m. The Mavs made a move. They've actually made a couple today already. Acquiring Daniel Gafford for Rashawn Holmes and draft comp from the Wizards. 11:18 a.m. And then you get the big deal at 11:22 a.m. The Pistons, of course, sent away Bojan and Burks for Evan Fournier, Malachi Flynn, Quentin Grimes, Ryan Arcidiacono, and 2 future second rounders. There's the rest of the trade. 12:48. This was about an hour ago. Nets made their first of a couple trades. Dennis Schroeder and Thad Young to the Nets for Spencer Dinwiddie. And then the Hornets, once again, making another move. Grant Williams, Seth Curry, and a 2027 first round pick for PJ Washington to the Mavs. So Mavs doing everything possible to add more firepower to go along with Luka and Kyrie. And then, right before I went live, of course, they made a 3-team deal with the Suns and the Grizzlies. The Nets did. Royce O'Neal and David Roddy to the Suns. Grizzlies get a future pick swap. The Nets receive 3 future second rounders, and we've already talked about the salaries they're getting. Chimezie Metu, Yuta Watanabe, and Keita Bates-Diop. So yeah, nothing too out of the ordinary there. So I'm going to turn that off. That's just a trade little recap. Overall, it's been fun so far, to say the least. Haven't seen anything else. We'll see how many trades we get in the final hour here. I will be live until about 3:30, most likely. Or at least until we don't hear about any more moves. Yeah, when it comes to the Cavs, they're most likely going to wait until the buyout market, which I'm not mad at. But the thing about it is, in the buyout market, it's essentially it's free agency, so you're not guaranteed to get anybody. Versus Bulls in the worst front office debate. Cavs. I mean, we have a. Oh, Harry Giles is getting waived too. They're not gonna have anybody for tonight. Damn. Harry Giles the third. Like, who do they even have left? Okay, let's actually have a little bit of fun here, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna do this real quick. All right. Okay. Let's look up their team. Okay, releasing. Oh, Killian Hayes getting released. That's tough. Wow. Yeah, you're gonna start seeing that. Guys are gonna start getting released, and then they're gonna be, looked at in the buyout market. Oh, someone shared a tweet. Oh, Pistons. Yeah, releasing Killian Hayes. Asked, you gotta be that no one even really wants you. I'd say the likelihood of the Cavs making a move between now and 3 p.m. at minimal. The probable path for the Lakers is standing pat at the trade deadline with potential to acquire another star player in the offseason when armed with 3 first-round picks. The Warriors aren't going to do anything either. So I'm not really that mad that we're not doing anything because we're going to go in the buyout market and probably get 1 or 2 players. I think we have like 3 open spots. We have the open spot that we've had all year. We have the spot that we opened up by getting rid of Ricky. And then we have the spot that we currently have because of Tristan Thompson being an idiot. But let's see what this Nets team looks like for the night because they're not going to have really anybody. Let's see. They're waiving Harry Giles. Okay, so Schroeder, he's not playing because he's not even in town, I don't think, yet. So they're going to have Cam Thomas, Mikal Bridges, Cam Johnson, and right now Nick Claxton. Those 4 will be there. They'll have Ben Simmons, of course. And then you'll have Lonnie, possibly. Although, it's weird because it says Lonnie's out, as is Cam Johnson. Really? Wow. They're not going to have anybody tonight, I guess. Are they really? Damn. See what their injury report looks like for tonight. Damn. They're not going to have anybody tonight. Holy crap. I didn't even know. Look at this. Okay, so Walker hamstring won't play in Thursday's game. Finney Smith is out. Cam Johnson won't play. My God. Deron Sharp is out, as is Dariq Whitehead. My God, they're not going to have anybody. It's going to be Mikal Bridges having to drop like 50 alongside Cam Thomas. Warriors, I know it is. It is. It's pathetic. I know Rocha is probably going to throw a hissy fit on Twitter because they're mid, right? And they're not doing anything about it. Like, that's crazy. Wow. Waiting till the offseason with a 39-year-old LeBron on your team is wild. I mean, Blood GM was out here trying to make, clues like, hey, can you make some moves, please? They're like, nah. Palinka's like, no, no, no. Huh? Nope. No. Damn. That's funny. Well, we'll see if any other moves happen in the next hour. I expect a couple moves to happen. Oh, brother. This is the best part. Just sitting here waiting. This is always fun. Right? But that's why I'm glad I have the chat to look at, and then read people's reactions on social media. But yeah, for the Cavaliers, they're only going to be missing Ty Jerome for the most part because he has a glass ankle. So yeah, he's out. Does he really have a glass ankle? It's a joke. He had surgery again. So yeah, he's out until at least March. He's only played like 2 games. Wow. Oh man. All I'm gonna say is, if you're not gonna do anything, you better get a guy that you really, really want in the buyout market, because there's gonna be quite a few teams going after players, and don't be out here just sitting on your hands and then watching the playoffs as your team just fades away again. I would have loved a backup big man. It's nice to not be at school during the trade deadline. JB, Steve Kerr needs to go away. Don't look back. Damn. Facts. That's if Roach started rage tweeting yet. Rocha is gonna start rage tweeting when the tweet comes out saying the Warriors aren't doing anything at the deadline. All right, so this is what old Rocha boy had to say. So earlier today, he was only tweeted a few times. He reacted to the Olenek and Ochai Agbaji trade. He said, "Yeah, Warriors aren't making any moves. LOL." No. And then someone quote responded saying, What's this have to do with the Warriors?" He said, "Knicks are all in." Yeah, he hasn't said anything really. So, what? Wow, Mavs got 2 bigs at the deadline. Must be nice. Imagine not having 2 bigs on your team. Imagine having 2 big men over 6'9" or 6'11" on your team. That's tough. I can't relate. Yeah, the Pistons are releasing Killian Hayes. We know, Shams. We know. I'm sure Lakers fans are going to react accordingly to that news, that they're going to stand. All right. So, okay, this disappeared on me. I gotta wait for it to come back. Here we are. So the Lakers are 9th in the standings right now. They're a game ahead of Utah for 10th. Well, 2 games ahead of the Warriors for the 11th spot. And they're a game and a half behind Dallas, who just added some pretty good pieces to their team. So far in the West, we've seen the Thunder make a move. They got Gordon Hayward. That was a random move, but okay. Thunder got Hayward. T-Wolves, they made their move yesterday, getting Monte Morris. It's not a bad move for them. Denver hasn't done anything to this point. Clippers, nothing. Do they really need to do anything? Not really. Suns, they got Royce O'Neal. Yep. That's a big move for them. Adds another scorer. And then the Pelicans haven't done anything yet either. Kings, nothing that I'm aware of. Mavs, I just talked about. Jazz, just talked about. Warriors, nothing. Rockets, nothing. Grizzlies, well, they're sellers now. They're getting rid of people. No, not gonna lie. I would take Conchar if they're willing to get rid of him. Conchar. Or Zaire Williams, too. Because I know they have some guys that are taking over their spots. So I would take Zaire Williams. I mean, if they'd be willing to do that. Tyus Jones, huh? Could use a solid backup point guard. Because I don't really want to have to rely on either a guy with a glass ankle in Ty Jerome or Craig Porter, who's a 2-way guy. Tyus Jones would be solid, but that's probably not happening either. Honestly, I don't know if we're probably not doing anything. You know why I'm even reacting like I am? I mean, we've known for weeks that we're not going to do anything at the deadline. And I'm over here getting pissed off. Why? It's mainly because the other teams in the East are actually making moves. The Celtics, well, they got Tillman. That's all they've done so far. The Bucks, well, they just got Pat Bev. Woo! The Knicks, look what they're doing. They're trying to go essentially all in with the roster they have. They added OG Anunoby before. They just got Boyan and Burks. I don't know why, but I don't think they're done. Sixers, I don't know what the hell they're doing. They added a couple pieces. Pacers, they got rid of Buddy Hield, but they got Pascal. The Heat, they got Terry Rozier. The Magic haven't done anything, and the rest of the teams are essentially either mid or they're tanking, or they're like they stink. Yeah. So I'm just looking, waiting for more moves. The fire alarm went off at the San Francisco team hotel. Wow. No evacuation was necessary. Huh. Interesting. Oh wow. Where the heck is that hotel at? Or that apartment building? Oh, it's in Cleveland. Oh, that's sick looking. It's dope. Okay. Then you have a name like Killian Hayes and suck at basketball. That's a Detroit Piston for you. Yep. All right. What else are we talking about? Did you hear the Wizards fans booing? Yes, I heard about it. It's freaking hilarious. He had 0 points and he fouled out. He was absolute ass. Chris Haynes said the Lakers aren't expected to make any moves and could shift focus on going all in to acquire a star player. They're looking at Donovan Mitchell. No. I need Donovan Mitchell to sign his extension the moment the season ends, whenever that may be. Because yeah, going on social media right now it's tough. Whenever you see that, because you just know these guys are fantasizing about Spida leaving. The national media really wants Spida to leave Cleveland. It's pretty obvious. They want him out. They're going to do anything they can to essentially push the narrative that he wants to leave. You know, they're going to say, oh, yeah, this team's going to go after him. 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 All I need is for them to extend him, and it's like, we cooking. Guys, I'll be right back. I'm going to get something to drink, all right? Be right back. Be right back. Yeah. Don't go nowhere. Watch, I'll leave when a trade happens. Be right back, guys. Okay, we're back. All right. So, got an update on the the Royce trade. So, Yuta Watanabe is actually going to Memphis. Okay. Huh. Interesting. Oh yeah, Utah played for Memphis. Okay. Part of the three-team trade. Suns are sending out three minimum salaries. Oh yeah, Bates, Diop, Goodwin, and Metu. Okay. All right, that's lit. That's lit. Someone really commented Cavs under Killian Hayes. Huh. Okay. All right. Huh. Yeah, someone actually commented something that's really logical for once. Standing pat this year makes more sense than it did a year ago. You have nothing to trade, and there's not really any legit upgrades. So I'm not as mad this year as I was last year. It's just annoying. You got the Knicks out here going crazy, but they had assets to trade. We don't, I mean, if we would have just kept the Rubio contract, we could have traded that. But, he just didn't want to play ball anymore over here in the States. Oh well. As long as they go out and get someone in the buyout market, I will be perfectly happy with it. But yeah, so it's been kind of quiet. Of course, you had the, Royce O'Neal trade right before I went live, and then you had a couple other moves happening. I wonder where Murray. Probably nowhere. Probably nowhere. Oh, so we're about an hour away from the deadline. And then I'll probably be live for about another 15 or so minutes afterwards. I'm going to tweet out not 12, 1 hour left until the deadline. Okay. I've noticed, really, since I've started doing videos in a serious way, my teams haven't really been making a lot of trades. That's so funny to me. Like, before I really got serious in the YouTube, my team seemingly made a trade almost every year. I mean, of course, I had the LeBron Cavs making trades every year because, the GM and Dan Gilbert was bending over backwards trying to impress him and, make him happy. And yeah, so that's tough. The Guardians would make a couple moves here. Granted, they did make some trades this past year, but they weren't buying, they were selling. And the Cavs, well, they haven't made a deadline trade in what now, 2 years? When they got Levert before the deadline. Before that, the last time they made a trade was sending JaVale McGee to Denver. Yeah, we're just waiting to see if anything else happens. Honestly, though, I like what the Cavs have done. It's not like they have a bum ass team. They're second in the freaking East. But I just hope our guys actually show up in the playoffs this year. I mean, I like Struz. Killer. Dude's a stud. Niang, when he wants to be, is really good. He is funny though. He's I guess, our troll. He's that player that just loves to just trash talk other players, and yeah, he's not a clown. I'm not gonna say that. No, he's not a clown, but he's hilarious. So I'm just waiting for more trades to happen. This is always the the worst part about it. Just waiting for trades to happen. It's funny because I was sitting here waiting to go live, and it's like boom, 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 trade, 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 trade. I go live, the trade well dries up. Like, oh, okay. Cavs should get a backup point guard. That's what I'm saying. But they're probably going to go to the buyout market for that. I mean, if they didn't, one name I would love to see us get is maybe like a Lonnie Walker or something. That'd be cool. I know we checked in on him earlier. I saw a report said that we checked in on Lonnie Walker, DFS, and Royce O'Neal. But it's hard to say what else is going to happen. For all I know, the next hour could just be nothing. There could literally be no more moves the rest of the deadline. I'm sure we'll have a flurry of moves within the next 15, 20 minutes. And then you're going to have a couple moves after the fact, too. Woj. Woj. I like how they don't have Woj or Shams on. Well, obviously Shams has got his own little thing going on, but Woj, they're not going to have him on TV because everyone would just know when something's happening because he'll be on the phone half the time. Oh man, crazy dog. Why do you always have something to drink with you? Because I talk a lot, and when I talk a lot, my mouth gets dry. But of course, I do have a bottle of water here too. Yep, shake it up a little bit. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, so see if there's anything on Bleacher Report. See what Bleacher Report's saying. Not like they're gonna say anything right now, but you never know. By the way, the All Star Saturday night lineups were announced for the competitions. I'll go through that while we're waiting for a trade. All right, guys. Yeah. All right, so let's see here. We're gonna start off with the 3-point contest. 3-point competition. Of course, you also have Sabrina Ionescu versus Steph Curry. Curry! I'm not really going to talk about that right now. Cav should get a. Oh, yeah, I already read that. Funny, I go from the YouTube stream itself to OBS and I see a thing pop up and I say, wait, did I read that already? It's like, yeah, I did. So we're going to take a look at the 3-point contest first. Of course, this 3-point contest is going to be fun because. Yeah, let me do this. Okay, here it is. There's that. Okay, yes, sir. 3-point competition. We love to see it. I'm just happy the Cavs aren't mediocre this year. Okay, so here's the 3-point contest right here. Make that a little smaller for you. Put it right over. I'm going to put it right over these guys' heads for a little bit. Yeah, there you go. So there's the 3-point contest for you. Saturday, February 17th. Of course, you'll have Malik Beasley, Jalen Brunson, Tyrese Halliburton, Dame Lillard. They were already announced. Trae Young, Lauri Markkanen. And then you have Karl-Anthony Towns, and of course, Spida Mitchell. And then you have the dunk contest, which will simply feature Jaylen Brown, Jaime Jaquez Jr., Mac McClung, and Jacob Toppin. Not even gonna show that because there's no marquee behind that event really. The dunk contest is absolutely cooked. It's because we've seen all the dunks already. Like, yeah. Detroit has waived Daniel House Jr. No surprise. You'll see that a lot. They'll acquire guys and then they'll dump them off. And then they'll latch onto a playoff team. We all eagerly await the next Woj bomb talking about a trade. We're getting Woj bombs talking about, oh, they're gonna cut these players. Nobody cares right now. We want to know about trades, not freaking waves. It's like, oh, did he wave back? Yes. Yep. Pat Bev to the Bucks. That happened, what, a half hour ago? 20 minutes ago? Right when I went live, it happened. It was announced by his podcast. Wow. Expect multiple contenders to pursue House in free agency. Makes me wonder, who are the Cavs going to go after in the buyout market? How aggressive are we going to be in the market? Anything else? Nothing new. Anniversary of the last time the Celtics and Knicks met in the Eastern Conference Finals. Wow, really? 50 years since they last met? Or first met? Oh, the last time they met. Damn. That's actually crazy. So he's insinuating, oh yeah, they're going to meet again. No, 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 not necessarily. What's up, Lamar? For those who haven't heard, we've had, what, 4 or 5 trades go down today, 2 of which involved players that I thought the Cavs would be interested in. Royce O'Neal, who was essentially my number 1 target in terms of just what they needed and what they were probably going to give up. And then Bojan Bogdanovic, who, let's be honest here, I didn't think we were going to get Bojan, but you never know with Kobe. He could have finessed something out of that, and you really never knew. So now we just sit here waiting for the next Woj bomb to drop. If and whenever that happens. Which it might not happen. Who knows? It might not happen. Oh, that's a fake. These fake accounts too. Another thing you got to be wary of: fake accounts on here trying to spread fake trades. They'll get you excited, and then you'll look at the at the username, and you're like, oh, damn. Okay. Wow. All right. All right. So let's actually do this. Let's get rid of that. Okay, so yeah, we're just sitting here waiting for something to happen. If anything else happens. For all I know, the day might be over. Twitter really busted right now, or what? I'm gonna look at something and it says won't load up. Imagine Twitter's busted right now. Oh, that would be brutal. That would be brutal if Twitter. Yep. Is Twitter really busted right now for me? Are we serious? No way, Twitter's busted up right now. No freaking way, bruh. Might just be me though, but damn, Twitter would break an hour before the deadline. Bush can't even release his bombs unless if they fix it. Yeah, it's literally nothing is showing up on Twitter right now. I'm pretty certain Twitter is busted. Wow, Twitter just broke. Thanks a lot, Elon. I don't think Twitter has broken more times since Elon bought it than it did before. Yeah. Like there could be like 5 Woj bombs ready to drop, and they can't drop them because there's no Twitter. I was wondering why there was tweets double sending. Wow. That it was on my end. I was like, yo, is my internet good? But yeah, we're good over here. Let me check the app. The app is working. I don't know. I haven't really checked the app in a while. I don't think it. I think Twitter's busted. It's hilarious. That is hilarious. Wow. That's freaking hilarious. Twitter's really busted. Oh, here we go. I guess maybe it was busted, but I guess maybe they fixed it. Joe Harris is being bought out, but he cannot sign with 7. Oh yeah, it's because he's above the MLE thing. The apron rule comes into effect. He cannot sign with 7 notable contenders. Wow, interesting. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just the app working right now because the Twitter website must be busted. Yeah, we'll see who goes after Daniel House though. So we're about almost a half hour away from the deadline, and it's quiet. So Hawks would want Herb Jones in any potential trade that would send Dejounte to New Orleans. Yeah, this freaking the PC Twitter app thing is busted. So yeah. Mm. Hmm. Sixers is still in conversations with Chicago on Andre Drummond. Wow. That comes from Jake Fisher from Yahoo. Okay, that's the last tweet he's sent so far. What do we got here? Anything else? No, nothing else. Okay. Yes, that's it. The Rock just called Cody fans crybabies. Dang. It's a good way to get those that fan base is going after you. Hmm. By the way, the Browns ownership bought 176 acres in Brook Park, right next to the airport. So people seem to think that that could be where the new stadium's going. Not gonna lie, that would be interesting. The stadium right next to the airport. You'd have limitations based off of how tall the building can be, but I think it would legit work. Okay, now it's back up and running. Okay. Was just about to say, no way Twitter would freaking blow and freaking collapse in on itself right as the deadline's hitting. That'd be tough for Woj and Shams. That'd be brutal. That'd be tough. Came on here and had like I'll be right back, guys. All right, I'm back, guys. So, yeah, nothing happened. Okay, so yeah, we're back, and there's nothing that happened. Nothing. Haven't heard anything since I really went live. I've been live for now 50 minutes already, and we've only really seen Pet Bev to the Bucks. I'm sure we're gonna start seeing some moves happening in the next half hour. I think. I don't know. There might be nothing. That might have been it. That could have been the last trade of the day. I really went live, and the only move I got to talk about happening during the stream was freaking Pat Bev to the damn Bucks. Bruh. Like, ain't no way. So, Brett Siegel, Bulls are expected to hold on to DeMar, Zach Levine, and Alex Caruso. And it sounds like Andre Drummond remains a player the Sixers and Bulls have discussed in trade talks. Yeah, Sixers are not pursuing DeMar. 13 trades have been made since the start of Wednesday, following Pat Bev's trade from the Sixers. There's always the possibility that some of these deals, especially those involving the same team, could be turned into multi-team deals. PJ Washington traded earlier. That happened, I think, right before I went live. A little whiles before. Dennis Smith Jr. is not heading to the Raptors in the trade. He'll stay with the Nets. Deal is Dinwiddie and Schroeder for Thad Young and Thad Young. Dinwiddie for Schroeder and Young. 34 minutes to go in the deadline. Otto Porter. Oh, yeah. Rerouted to a playoff contending team. Suns, Clippers, Warriors, and Celtics would make sense for Porter, according to Siegel. Siegel. He did say something about the Cavs earlier. Oh yeah, he talked about Dean Wade. That's right. Yeah, he said Royce O'Neal would be the best trade target for the Cavs if they are to make a move. Package of Dean Wade and his second round picks appears to be in play, and of course it didn't happen because he went to the Suns. Lovely. Always fun. It's always fun just sitting here waiting for stuff to happen, and then to have nothing happen. It's like, well, that's a big waste of time. All indicate, yeah, Bulls are not going to make a move. That's embracing mediocrity. Wow. They're straight up embracing mediocrity over there in Chicago. That's tough. Like, I can understand the Cavs not making any moves because we're literally number 2 in the East. And they don't have all the assets. They have a couple players, but that's not going to get you much. Not, considering we don't need a whole lot, we're not going to make a move just to make a move. Like I said, we're probably going to be active in the trade in the buyout market, which I'll be fine with as long as they get a good player. I mean, it's not like we're the Lakers, right? Sitting in mid territory, knowing that you can make a move and you won't. That's tough. This is the second deadline in the last 3 years where the Lakers were kind of mid and Palenka did not make a move. What was it? 2 years ago it happened. People found out Palenka was at an amusement park during the deadline. But yeah, we're about a half hour away, guys. For anyone wondering about Miles Bridges, is he going anywhere? No. Sadiq Bey going to be inconsistent. Capella here to make sure. Oh, never a starter. Wow. Just love these tweets, man. Ah, those tweets are hilarious. Fans getting mad because their teams don't make trades. I think the Cavs are going to be very active in the buyout market. And then once more names come out, I'll do a video talking about potential buyout targets. Right. This is fun. This is a lot of fun. So yeah, we're about a half hour away. 30 minutes. 30 minutes away. EA. And of course, Microsoft Edge continues to freeze and act like crap. Gotta love it. Always love Microsoft Edge. Love that freaking browser. Crash ad browser. With some Sprite. Sprite cranberry? Nah, I don't drink Sprite cranberry. You kidding me? Just waiting to see if anything else happens. I'm sure we'll end. That Pat Bev trade was the last move of the day. That's gonna be disappointing. I'm like, I went live expecting chaos, and all I got was Pat Bevs at $1 during the stream. Everything happened before. Maybe you should end your stream and see what happens. Nah. That'd be hilarious though. Imagine if I just ended stream real quick and then trades started happening. That's funny. For the most famous. All right. Let's go to Twitter here. How many more Woj bombs are we gonna get tonight? Or today? I expect maybe 4, maybe 2 at most. Two at least. At least 2. And I wonder if Bruce Brown's gonna get flipped. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, Woj just talking about Bruce Brown or possibly DeJounte Murray getting dealt. All right, less than 30 minutes left. Left in the trade until the trade deadline. Until the trade deadline. 30 minutes. Damian Lillard to. Oh, okay, I see. Just Dame talking about becoming a teammate with Pat Bev. How many times can Powell and Tim Hardaway Jr. survive a trade deadline? They have that plot armor. We know what that is, that plot armor. In the movie, you think, oh, he's going to die. And somehow he survives every single time. Well, that's him. Kelly Eco. If you trade concepts are still alive, but barring a sudden change in the final 30 minutes, Rockets leaning towards standing pat. For any Rockets fans, there you go. They still got some things cooking a little bit, maybe, but it sounds like they're standing pat too. Fun deadline for a lot of teams. I'll tell you that much. It's not fun. Unless you're like a Mavs or a Knicks or Suns fan. You're just kind of like, I mean, it's slow. But when it comes to the Cavs, it's like, it's whatever. It's whatever. Too mad. No, no. What's up? What's up, 49er faithful? Celtics fan, nice. Celtics made one move up to this point, getting Xavier Tillman yesterday. Solid move. Good stuff. Didn't have to give up really anything for him, anyways. It's a great move. So yeah, number one in the East. They don't really have a whole lot of things to improve on. They could easily go out and get a guy in the buyout market too. I know that's what the Cavs are probably going to try to do. I just hope they get the guy they want though. Because the thing about the trade deadline, you guarantee that you get the guy you want. You just have to give up stuff for him. Whereas when you go to the buyout market, that gets tough. That gets really tough because then you're going to have other teams competing with you for him. Watch Schroeder close games over Cam Thomas. Wow, that's tough. Schroeder. Schroeder. Schroeder the Pooter. But I want to see who makes the next move. Who's going to make the next trade? But like I said, imagine no one makes any more trades. Wow. Damn, Damian Lillard really tweeted at Pat Bev back in 2020. I guess I should extend this Cancun invite since I haven't made my arrangements yet. Ooh, now they're teammates. I wonder if that Cancun invite's still relevant, still valid. Oh man, we got about almost 20 minutes. Oh, Jeremy Sohan will replace Shadon Sharp in the Rising Stars game. Interesting. This is what Cavs Twitter is horny for. Oh, Joe Harris. Yeah. I don't necessarily want him, but his stats aren't something to measure because Pistons sat him this season to play their youth. Yeah. You could see us going after Joe Harris. I don't know who else we'd go after. Almost 20 minutes left, and I'll be live for another 15 or so afterwards, just to see if anything else happens. And I got fans being like, hey, come up, man. Come on, make a move. Wow. This is always fun, just sitting here waiting for things to happen. I don't even really have anything to pass the time either. So I'm just sitting here staring at Twitter and waiting for a Woj bomb to drop. Woj is probably off eating lunch, and we all know Shams is most likely on his little podcast thing. And if he's not on that, he's probably trying to riz up Kay Adams again. So our only hope is really Chris Haynes, and who knows what he's up to. Hey, I could really go for another Woj bomb, or two, or five. Oh my god, what is this tweet? Sources: the hamster running on a wheel, powering that or running on a wheel that powers Arcturus Carnisovis's brain has suffered a broken bone in its foot and will be sidelined the next 2 to 3 years. Oh my god. You could also say the light bulb that powers his head short circuited. And yeah, that's tough. Like, that's what's really funny to me. Let me look up the standings again here. Because the way the Bulls front office is acting, you'd think like they're like, top three or top five in the NBA and they ain't got nothing to worry about, right? No, no, no. Like, no. They're ass. Well, they're like more mid to ass. They're not, they're mid. Yeah, they're mid. They act like they're good, but they're not. Are you just saying that because you know who? No, I'm not saying that because you know who. Like, they're literally mid. They're literally ninth place. Damn near right smack dab in the middle. They're a playing team again. They're content with being mediocre. And honestly, it's hilarious to see because they're not going anywhere fast and they're going to continue to rely on what they have. Now, of course, Levine's out for the year and DeRozan is still a stud. But other than him, you don't really have a whole lot. You have Drummond, who's really good, of course, but eh, not really moved. Marcus Morris and Pat Bev traded on the same day. The locker room is in shambles. Oh no. That's brutal. Less than 20 minutes away. Talking about the Warriors payroll, $200 million payroll, highest in the NBA this season. I'm just waiting for moves in general. It doesn't even have to be the Cavs. It could be like something else. I think the next Woj bomb we're gonna see is probably them saying DeJounte Murray or Bruce Brown are not gonna get moved. Bruce Brown is still a Raptor, of course. Uh, so the Hawks and Raptors are still discussing trades for DeJounte and Bruce Brown. What if the Cavs just swoop in and take Bruce Brown? Wouldn't make sense though. Because in order to do that, they'd have to give up probably some really solid pieces. I would definitely take Sadiq Bey though, if we want to jump in as the third team in a trade with DeJounte. I would take Sadiq Bey. Hey, Bay. What up, Bay? I'm just losing my mind at this point. I need trades. I need them trades. Where's some trades? Like, are we right now? The last move that happened was Pat Bev. And that happened right as I went live. Like I went live, and then 5 minutes later that happened. Do you think Warriors are losers? Yeah, big time. Hayward boosts up the Thunder rotation. I was actually very shocked that they traded for Hayward, but it works. It works big time for them. But yeah, the Warriors. I talk about the Bulls being mid and embracing mediocrity. The Warriors, I don't know what to think about them. They're 11th right now in the standings, and they're just going to sit on their roster, make no changes. You know, they're not trading anybody, they're not going to add anybody. If I had to guess, well, they can't really add certain people because they're above the second apron in the salary cap department. So they're kind of limited. I guess it's just a matter of, roll with what you got and hope and pray that things get better. He's probably talking to agents right now trying to get something done for a buyout market. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. There has been no trades for a while. Not for at least an hour. She talked all this shit for this. No. No. Not surprised Murray didn't get traded. Surprised. It's just probably very awkward. You know, if the when a player and the team kind of have a little iffy relationship, and then they don't get traded, so that player has to walk into the building later on, and you'll have to be face to face with the GM. And it's like, well, I guess I'm not going anywhere then. They're like, Spurs are trading Doug McDermott to the Pacers. Big move. Oh my God. I don't know if JB Taylor is still in the chat, but Pacers are getting Doug McDermott. Yo, I would love to see us get Lonnie Walker. See, why are you obsessed with Lonnie Walker? We kind of need a backup point guard because we have a guy with a glass foot who's still injured. Oh, big move! Ah! Future second round pick for McDermott. Big move! Ah! Oh, that's funny. That's great. Doug McDermott, McBuckets, going to the Pacers. Wow. I'm gonna tag JB Taylor in that and be like, "Yo, bro, you made a trade! Oh my goodness! Whoa! Holy crap! League altering, league changing move." All right, I'm gonna tag JB Taylor and be like, "Big move." Spurs are trading McDermott to the Pacers. Watch a league altering move. League altering move. Oh my god, that puts him over the top. Did the Cavs make moves? No, no, no. Isn't really even anything saying about us being interested in anybody. Like in terms of like talking to teams. I mean, no, we talked, but we weren't in the like serious discussions. Okay, so the Pacers are trading Marcus Morris, a second round pick, and cash to the Spurs. Hawks are keeping DeJounte Murray. Wow. So yeah, he's not going nowhere. I didn't see him getting traded. Nah. You was either going to LA or really nowhere. Maybe Utah, but yeah. Or New Orleans. Mm, yeah. That's not happening. I'm not surprised he's not getting traded. I kind of expected it. I didn't expect him to move to go anywhere. It's tough though. Well, does Kobe pull off anything or no? Probably not. I'd love to see us make a move, but no, we're not doing nothing. We ain't doing a damn thing. No, no, no. Until I see Cavaliers acquire, I don't know, friggin' some random guy. Bench scrub for cash. Yeah. Bench scrub and cash. Cash considerations. Oh yeah, Spurs are likely to buy out Marcus Morris. No surprise there. Warriors not making a trade. I'm sure Rocha's going to react accordingly to that too. Of all the content creators I know on this platform, in the little community that we have, JB Taylor, who Walk Off Sports Talk, I've been on his channel many times already the last couple weeks. So Hornets and Pacers have made the most moves. Of course, the Pacers have got rid of Buddy Hield. They bring in Doug McDermott. So that's cool. Marcus Morris goes to the Spurs. Our guy. We'll see what teams go after Morris in the buyout market. All right, 10 minutes. 10 minutes left. I'm not expecting the Cavs to make a move. If they do, it's going to be a super small move, like for something like a backup center or a backup point guard, if anything. Bucks are the Bucks are trading Robin Lopez to the Kings. And then the Kings are going to release him. Okay. So they're just dumping him off to make room for somebody. Probably Pet Bev. Yeah. That's what they're doing. They're just dumping him off. Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah. Yeah. They're just getting rid of him to open up a spot. Okay. C Zero Sugar, Rookie of the Year. CJ Stroud. Yeah. Mm. Marcus Morris? He'd be good for the locker room vibe for the Cavs. Hmm. We'll see what else happens in the final 10 minutes. Laker, we won the deadline. Robin Lopez. Back to the Cavs. Oh yeah. The trade opens up a roster spot for Milwaukee and saves 8.6 million toward the luxury tax. To the Cavs you go, Robin. No. No, I don't want that. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I don't want that. No. Your team is straight like it is. I could tell Oren likes to use caps lock. Stop yelling, Oren! Why are you yelling? Oh, that's funny. Ooh, what is that? Oh, I'm about 5 minutes away. Yeah, Lakers aren't making any moves. Cavs go quiet. Warriors, the most shocking one of them all, not going it. Not Cavs, Lakers, and Warriors all doing nothing. Hey, it is what it is. Cavs are rolling though. We're scorching hot. I just need to see this team go into the buyout market and at least get 2 players. Fill our roster spots. We have 2 of them. Well, we have 3, but you have one that's going to be Tristan Thompson's dumbass. Yeah. I'm just waiting for the beat writers to come out and say, yep, we're not making any moves. And I'll be, okay, cool. All right, bet. About 5 minutes around there before the deadline. So yeah, since I've been live, we've had the Pat Bev trade to the Bucks. We had Doug McDermott to the Pacers. Yee! And then Robin Lopez got sent packing to Sacramento, and then he's getting waived, so he's going to be a free agent. Yay! What a day it's been. Started off hot, and then it just kind of cooled off. Again, we could still have some moves coming up after the fact. As someone said, anyone who tweets pencils down at 3 p.m. is getting traded to the Pistons. Ooh. Okay, pencils down. Kings interested in Caleb Martin to avoid a buyout. Oh, to avoid a one upcoming bonus. Oh, they're waiving Dinwiddie. Okay, the Raptors are waiving Dinwiddie. Yeah, they freaking hate that. Oh, let's just get right to the chase. Shams down. Cut to the chase, man. Dude, what are you doing? So, honestly, would he be a good addition for the Cavs? Dinwiddie? Metu gets waived. I would take him. I don't know if he'll get. I don't know if he'd get waived though. I wish Mo Bamba would get waived so we can so we can snatch him up. I don't know if I'd want Dinwiddie though. He's kind of had an attitude. Why trade Schroeder for nothing? I don't know. All right, 5 minutes. 5 minutes. And then we get to really hear Lakers fans cry. Rowe wanted his contract in crypto. Right? That's right. I remember that. Bulls have made Alex Caruso untouchable in trade talks. Jaden Springer traded to the Celtics? Yep. Harold Morey, what are you cooking over there, brother? I'm sure Sixers fans are going to have a logical response to that. Okay. Jaden Springer. Are they getting Drummond or something? Think about it. They just opened up another roster spot. Unless they're getting someone from, oh, for a second round pick. Bruh. Sixers, what are you doing? Daryl Morey. Did you get it? Did you get lost in the sauce again, brother? I think you got lost in the sauce again. Jaden Springer to the Celtics. Cam Thomas is out? Yeah, they don't care anymore. By the way, Oren, stop yelling! I can hear you. Wanted my Lakers to trade for a 3-point shooter. You can still get one in the buyout market. It's tough though. Jaden Springer got dealt. That's brutal. Maybe like getting Drummond. That could have. That could be happening. What are they cooking over there? Why did someone comment? What's the word? Bird. Bird is the word. Oh, that's from earlier. The word is bird. All right, D. How am I doing? How you doing? Sup, Walrus? Okay. 1 minute. Again, we might have some moves coming up after the fact, but minuto. Uh, uno, no minuto. Hmm. Oh, brother. So I guess Bruce Brown not getting traded either. Wow. Ah, there it is. Raptors are keeping Bruce Brown. Damn. That's anticlimactic, to say the least. Oh, wow, that was anticlimactic. Ah, well, I mean, okay. They wanted a lot for him. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, deadline is over. Buyout time. Hmm. The Heat are ineligible to sign Dinwiddie. Oh yeah, they can only sign. Okay, the Celtics are trading Delano Banton to the Blazers for a heavily protected second-round pick. Oh, so that must be the spot they're gonna use to get Springer. Delano Banton. Yeah. League changing move. Oh my god. Hmm. Like seriously, why did they get rid of Jaden Springer? Bulls are keeping Drummond. What are they even doing over there in Philly? You get rid of Jaden Springer, who is solid, and then you don't even like get a guy to replace him. Essentially, I thought maybe they were getting like Drummond or something, and they were just opening up a spot. Nope. Nope. Uh. Well, so I'll be live for another 13-ish minutes. We'll see if anything else pops off. And yeah, we gonna be doing our thing. When did I learn to speak Mexican? You mean Spanish? I learned when I was a very young boy. I learned it from your mother. Bulls keeping DeRozan, Caruso, and Drummond in a 2024, a 24-27 season. Ugh. They really did nothing. Wow. Hmm. Didn't make a single move. I know Rocha is fuming. Warriors didn't make a single move either. Unless they made a small move after the buzzer sounded. See if any other moves come in over the next 13-ish minutes, and then I'll be done. I'm gonna head out. Bird is the word. Yes, the word is bird. Word is bird. Yes. So now we get to look forward to the buyout market. Just waiting on our beat writers to say the Cavs didn't make any moves. See if anything else pops in. Okay, Boston retains an open roster spot to work in the buyout market with this move. Okay. What are the Bulls even doing? I don't even think they know. Another move. Oh my God, the Warriors made a trade. Corey Joseph to the Pacers. God, the Pacers are just picking up all these people. I was like, what are you doing? I'm gonna tag Rocha and be like, oh my God, Rocha, they made a move. But it doesn't help them because they still stink. But now they don't have a backup point guard. Or do they? Well, they're not going to use Corey Joseph. Oh, that's why. Freaking thing's acting up again. Alex Caruso is untouchable. Balls are the dumbest franchise I ever seen. Facts. Facts. Big facts. Time facts. All right. Let me see. That's great. Oh, Pacers sent the second round pick to the Warriors for Joseph and cash. Yeah, Cam Thomas isn't out tonight. Oh, brother. He's gonna have to like do almost everything tonight because they are injured too. A lot of their guys are out. Bridges and Thomas are going to be carrying that team so hard. Avs believe strongly in the group that they have. There are numerous reasons to take that stance. They already have a clearly defined 10-man rotation and want to see how far they can go. Yeah, so they're not making any trades, which didn't expect. Okay. So yeah, 2 open roster spots. They can explore the buyout market for added depth insurance. Well, guys, that's going to wrap it up, actually. I'm going to wrap this up now, going over just about an hour and a half. It was fun. Only saw 2 players that I thought the Cavs could go after actually get traded. And now we see how far this team can go as is. They have a nice 10-man rotation. They've been cooking. Let's keep it going, eh? I mean, I'd rather have them do nothing, right, than do something and have it be dumb. I'd rather have that go down. I'd rather have them do nothing, keep the squad together, see how they do, maybe add a guy in the buyout market, than to go out here and do something stupid. That's all we'd need. Then we'd really get roasted. They have not purchased any land in the process of finalizing a purchase agreement. Okay. All right. But yeah, I will see you all in about 4-ish hours for Cavs and Nets. So, yeah. With that being said, it was fun. Another trade deadline is come and gone. And once again, Kobe does nothing, but at least this time, he kind of had a reason. This team is looking really good. They didn't really have too many holes, and of course, they didn't have much assets to use. So, I guess rather keep the squad together and just hope to God they don't disappear in the playoffs again. No, no, Murray didn't get traded, so that's it. Only 2 players I talked about got traded. Royce to the Suns, Boyan to the Knicks. And yeah, that's gonna wrap it up. And I'll give it about a couple days and we'll see what the buyout market looks like. And then I'll probably do a video this week sometime talking about potential buyout targets for the Cavs. Because I'm sure they're going to go after at least one player in the buyout market. So we'll see who's available and we'll see what we do. And yeah, that's all I got. That being said, I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go Cavs. And I'll see you guys tonight for Cavs and Nets. Bye bye. Yeah. At least Kobe didn't do something stupid. That's good.